Well, hey everybody, welcome back and welcome to Gold Country. That's right, just like the Discovery Channel says, gold. That's right, we're in Gold Country here. Now, guys, I meant to look up the episode number before we came out here today, and I just completely forgot to do it. So here's what I need y'all to do, okay? I'm going to put a link down in the description area to the episode when I was here 1 year ago, approximately 1 year ago today, all right? And in that episode, it was more or less a recon episode, and I showed you everything that was going on here. The shaft, the building, the old building up there, and all the various adits, but we never got into anything. We didn't go into the horizontal adits that we're about to do right now, and we didn't go down that incline, etc., etc. So it would be really cool for y'all to head over there, watch that episode first, then come back here and watch this, because then you'll get an idea of what we're about to do. Okay, so what are we about to do? Well, there is workings from this level all the way up to the top, to the main shaft, which was, I believe it was 600 or 650.
I think it was 650, yeah.
650.
Yep.
So on the top of that hill up there, we got a 650-foot shaft going down. The collar up on top of it is all collapsed in. Can't get in no more, okay? But we're thinking that it's possible that one of these lower adits are going to go in horizontally and meet up with those workings. If not, we're also thinking that maybe the incline shaft that we're going to rope into is going to go all the way down and potentially meet with one of those drifts. And one more thing, if we have enough energy, we're going to break out the shovel, because we think we found an adit that we can dig out, slide into, and that will meet up with the vertical shaft. Because back in those days, guys, when they were pulling so much ore up and out of the vertical shaft, sometimes what they would do is they would put in, here's your vertical, they would put in a horizontal off to the side to intersect with it, so that they could run the men in and out from this direction rather than up and down the cage or the ore bucket. Okay, so we're going to get a closer look at that. So we've got a lot of stuff to look at around here. Today is Wednesday. We're going to kick this off with a forward, all of these lower adits, we're going to kick this off with all forward-facing FPV for today's Wednesday episode. And then coming this Saturday, that's when we're going to rope down the incline shaft as far as we can possibly get and see if that's going to connect into all of the workings from that 600-footer higher up on the hill. All right, guys, this is going to be a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy this. Let's get started. Okay, let me show you what we've got here. Now, below us, maybe by about another 75 to 100 feet lower in this area, there was two other shafts, but they were just prospects. So as we're working our way back up, we got our very first adit right here. Here, can you hold that?
Yep.
And then I'll just skinny in here. Let you be paparazzi. Paparazzi. Laura's getting good at this, guys. She's a natural.
Practice makes perfect.
That's right. Ooh, got a bunch of them
Tumbleweeds.
scratchy tumbleweeds. All right. Okay, turning around here. All right, let me get to where I can stand up at least. 1 second, guys. There we go. All right, come on in. The weather's fine. A little damp through there. You can tell that got a little snow.
Yep.
This winter.
What are we, around 7,000 feet?
Yeah, I think so. Right around 7. All right, as I turn around, first one for the day. Let's look on up in there. Yeah, it goes. A lot of ground fall. Look at it coming down. Let's see if this is going to do anything, or if it's just going to be a prospect. Now these rocks we're walking on right now, of course, all of it was on the back of the mine at one time, and it comes down over years. A little rock here and a little rock there. You end up with these piles. All right, we've got a false floor right here with a plank going across. And what's it gonna do before I step out on it?
The ladder that goes down there.
Yeah, let me look here. Let's look down there. I get a... Looks like a little winds. It just goes down there and stops. Yep. Well, they were just prospecting. All right, we'll walk across that. Look up there again. A lot of loose rock in here. Sure is.
No supports in here.
No timbering, no nothing. Well, we got rail.
And there's also rail outside.
What kind of rail are we gonna have? Oh, traditional. I was thinking we'd find strap, but
Yeah.
no. We got the real deal here. And a big collapse. Look at how all this was coming down. No footprints. Guys, this is the very first time the camera's ever been in this mine. What you're about to see has never been seen before, except for maybe the occasional weekender. All right. See this pile I'm standing on? This conical pile? See how it all came down from right here. Bingo. We got more rail up here. Well, let's hope no more comes down.
Oh, well, we're in here at least.
Yeah, I can see kind of old footprints. Well, they're very, very old from weekenders. We'll get past that. Yeah, I knew it had to go deeper. Oh, while it's on my mind, here recently, you guys know about the YouTube channel called Daily Dose of Internet. So this last week he put out a new episode on Daily Dose where it shows, they call it the death cave. So he lights a stick on fire and he holds it into the portal of this cave. And when the flame is high, it's burning. But the second that he lowers it to the ground, he lowers it right into bad air and the flame snuffs out just instantaneously, like as if he lowered it into water. You guys need to go take a look at that, because that is an excellent example of how bad air works. It sits low to the ground, and that's why a lot of times in wet mines or mines that I think might potentially have bad air, I'll take my air monitor, get it off my chest, and put it lower, like down by my pocket or somewhere near my knee, because that's how bad air works. It sits low, and then you could be walking into an adit just like we are right now, and there's air to breathe, just like there was oxygen for the fire in that video, but as you walk through the bad air, you kind of put it into a broil or a roil, and you create eddies, and it comes up, and then you breathe it in, you pass out. That's how it works. But yeah, take a look at that video. It's pretty darn cool. Okay. We're going up at about a 1% grade. You see that?
It curved around too, yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Canadian Frank's mine. You know how when he's pushing out his ore carts, he can pretty much just let go.
Yeah, roll them down.
They'll roll down
to
all
the
by
portal.
themselves. Yeah. That's what you could do with this mine. Now, what are we going to have up here? Wow. We're getting back in here pretty far. This is great. All right, stop here a second. We've got, looking off this way, we got something going that way. It looks like there's some, maybe some strap rail. that went that way at one time. And another one going that way. All right, we'll come back. We'll revisit it. Let's keep going. Look up there. Okay. Keep it going. Down here, we've got an old Hills Brothers.
Coffee can.
Yeah, right there.
Looks like it's kind of trying to hook towards that vertical shaft.
I wonder what those round things were. Those were the tops of a barrel. I'm not feeling any air yet. Airflow.
It's not really humid though.
You know, those workings we saw earlier this morning on that other hill, we are headed that direction. I wonder if this could intersect with some of that stuff. Well, that pile outside was pretty darn big. I kind of expected this one to go in a ways. Notice, guys, how they left the curved rail. They just left it in here. You can't reuse that. That's all custom to the mine. Okay. Goes off that way and goes this way, but I think it stops. Yep. And that's it. All right, turning around. What do we got up here? We got an MJB.
Coffee can.
Yep, seen many of those over the years. And up here,
Faces out.
faces out. They gave up on it, didn't they? Sure did. All right, that's the end of that one. So guys, you are watching this video after Laura and I did the 400-foot insane ladder climb. So for us, we got done doing that the day before yesterday. Or what? No, that's right, day before yesterday. Our muscles are feeling it still. And we were like, well, should we or shouldn't we? Should we go exploring today or just kind of relax? Like, nah, let's go.
Sometimes the best way to keep your muscles limber to keep at it.
Yeah, just keep at it. But that was one heck of a climb back out of there. What a cool mine, though. Wow. And so much more to explore. I mean, a person could really go back there and just do a deep dive into all of those nasty spots. Not sure what these were for. Probably the top of some kind of a keg. Maybe that would hold nails. I'm only guessing there. All right. I couldn't believe the size of the timbers in that mine. Unreal. All right, turning right here. Let's do this one. We'll head off this way. They do seem to be following the layers or the geology going this way more than they were on the main haulage at it back there. Maybe this is going to do something. Goes up here, splits. We got one off to the right, stops right there. One off to the left. It's got to keep going. I mean, look, we've got cross tie indentations on the floor. That's going to tell us that it does something more. Goes up there and stops. They're probing again. Yeah. This is kind of playing out like the colonoscopy mine, where it just keeps going and going. I think that's your smaller carbide can right there. Yep. And the winds. How big is this one gonna be? Let's look down there. What's that hiding in the corner? We got a critter down there. Looking still looking kind of fluffy. Not moving though. Yeah, maybe a rabbit.
Might be a rabbit.
Yep, came in and fell down in there. But it just stops right there, guys. Okay. All right, comes in here, makes a sharp, almost a 90-degree left. Goes up there, stops. Sharp, sharp, sharp left. Up here, we have another. What's this one gonna be?
Another MJB.
Yep, that's an MJB. MJB, okay. Da-da-da. Ooh, we got really loose rock above our heads. A bunch of hangers up here. Eeks. Don't come down. All right. Let's look up here. That may be going, see, that might be an ore pass right there.
Yep.
See that? Okay. Still going. We might come back and look up that ore pass. Another can. What's this one?
Can't make that one out.
It's another coffee, but a brand I don't recognize. Another. See how that ore's coming down?
Yep.
They're doing something above us right now. Mm-hmm. We got workings above us. There we go. There's a repurposed kerosene tin. They put a handle there. And we got, here, hold that second there, Laura. Thank you. All right. What's this? Just a tarp? Yeah. Just a tarp. Okay. With another carbide container right here. Yeah, these mines are all from, if I remember right, I think it was like the 20s.
Yep.
1920s. Okay. There we got an old jug. That's cool. It says federal law. Oops, I'm pointing the wrong direction here. And then, of course, the camera shuts off. All right. Federal law forbids sale. Something, something of this bottle. Could have been whiskey here and there. All right. Here's what's left of an ore chute that has, yep, that's collapsed. They pulled it back. It used to be up here. Let's get up here and look. Yep, ore chute coming down from this ore pass right here. This stuff's definitely coming down from those workings higher up on the hill.
That other adit above us?
Yeah, that's what's going on. When we saw those piles. All right, let's look up here, past the bottle.
Ore pass up above.
Up there. And someone brings their Sprite all the way in here and leaves it. Excuse me. There would have been another ore chute here and potentially another one up there. Laura's going to go take a look. Anything?
No.
Not really, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
It just
All
kind of
right.
goes up and then comes down and stops.
Okay. Okay. All right, turning around. Well, from a mine layout perspective, this all makes sense. They dropped in those shafts with ore passes higher on the hill to drop it into the horizontal haulage that make it a heck of a lot easier to bring out the ore than to have to haul it up and out vertically from those locations. You can just barely, guys, you're going to be able to see it better on camera than I am with my eyeball, but I can see where it says something BROS, Brothers. The label is just barely able to be read on there. Okay, so we got one more up here. So guys, I'm just going to, I'll just meet back with you when we get to that other drift that we haven't explored yet, okay? I'll see you over there. All right, there we are. So let me kind of show you where we came from. So going back that direction goes towards the portal. We just came out of the drift, and when we started everything off, that's where we went up until we finally faced out going that direction. So the one we haven't explored yet is this one right here. Let's take a look at this one next. Okay. Slat rail. You know, it's quite possible, Laura, that the footprints that we're seeing could be the footprints from those people that reclaimed the incline shaft we're going to be going down. Was it? I think it was like the 80s, early 90s.
Yep.
They came out here and claimed all this up, and then they just let it lapse and walked away from it. But I'm sure they came out and explored all of this too, and those are the prints we're seeing.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Did you notice that section we just walked through looks a lot like the geology, very similar to Goldfield?
It is, yeah, real crumbly and...
Yeah. For a moment there, I detected just a hint of sulfides. Mm-hmm. Not as bad as Goldfield mines, though. Boy, those stink. Like rotten eggs. Okay, so, oh, there we go. Here's what we need to show everybody. So, like I said, we're in a gold mine, but where are they going? What are they chasing? Look at the beautiful vein right here. Up, up, up. There you go. It's 7 to 8 inches thick through here. And I'm just going to come pan down and look right down towards Laura. Keeps going that direction. Yeah, that's what they're chasing. But they didn't go after this one. They certainly sampled it, though. Ooh, look at, see this? See, now I'm just going to keep following it. It keeps going and going. Look at that. Must not be anything in it, but it sure looks pretty. Look at the amount of iron in it. See all that rust?
Yep.
Gold rides an iron horse. And that's why they came up here. And what did they do here? Oh, they just did a little prospect, went off that way, and that's it. That's it, guys. Faces out. That's almost brecciated up there. See, look at the rock. That's brecciated limestone. Huh. Wonder if they're getting some silver out of here too. Possible. right. I like that. I like it when we find those nice defined veins like that. Okay, guys, so we are going to head back towards the portal, take old Bob, drive higher up on the hill, and go after the next one for today's episode as we keep doing these one by one, higher and higher, till finally we get to the incline shaft. We'll see you up there. All right, guys, here we are. How many feet do you think that we drove up this road from where we just explored to here?
I don't know, maybe 50 feet.
50 feet.
Yeah, it wasn't that much.
No, 50 feet. Now, where we just came from, that adit went in that direction towards that hill. The one that we're about to do right now goes in right here, straight towards the 600-foot shaft higher up on the hill. You can look up there. You might be able to see it. There's the building, and there's the ore bin up there. So we got this one to do today yet, and then we've got that one to do. There's a smaller one right over here to do today. Oh, that's a tongue twister if I ever did. To do. All right, let's grab the camera, and we're going to head on inside. We'll do this one first. All right, so there's Bob. There's the one that we're going to go in. There's the cabin. There's the ore bin. You can just barely make out the top of the head frame structure for the incline shaft right over there. This big hill that I'm pointing the camera at right now is the hill we just came out from underneath. There's an adit right up there. You can see the old sign. We haven't explored that yet. Turning around, this is the road we just came up. Here's the massive waste rock pile that came out of the adit that we're about to explore, which is substantial to say the least. So hopefully this will go in and tie in with the 600. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, there's the overview. Now, what's this one gonna be all about? Well, first things first, let's turn our lights on. Here we go. Okay. We'll get past the welcome sign. And away we go. I have an idea. Guys, we're going to have the lovely Laura do this one. There you go.
All right, looks like it. This is a really nicely squared tunnel.
Wow, look at that.
Something dead on the floor.
Ooh, what do we
Looks
have?
like maybe a hawk or, not sure, some sort of bird. I think a bird of prey,
It's a bird of prey.
possibly.
Yep. Ooh, look at the floor. Look
There's
at
no footprints, just a bunch of, what is that, pack rat, maybe some snake trails.
Yeah, there's a snake trail,
Yep.
but no footprints at all.
No footprints. It's very, very fine powder. Powder is what it looks like.
Have you ever seen a haulage adit squared off so beautifully?
No.
Boy, they put pride in this, didn't they?
Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. All right. Keep on going.
I'll point this out right now. Mm-hmm. The poof dust we're walking on,
Yeah.
that's a clue. That's a clue that this thing receives airflow.
Yeah.
And so as it sucks air from either direction, the dust drops out. Look at how much dust is laying on the ribs.
Yep.
Everything is coated in dust, so this may very well tie into the 600. Okay, I'm sorry, I keep yakking. It's your turn. Sorry.
All right, Gly is going to shut up for a second. And then you can listen to me talk. Let's see. Still just keeps going straight. No supports yet. I mean, there's a little bit of ground fall here and there. But otherwise, it's still pretty stable looking until there's a small support timber on the right. Otherwise, it just keeps on going into the hillside. It's like there might be some ground fall up ahead. I don't know if you guys can see it yet, but I can see it with my lights. And let's see, there's a slight little pocket off to the left. Probably a pack rat house now. Going back to the right, got some modern day plastic milk jugs and the top of possibly a carbide barrel.
Yep.
And then it's probably just a short little pocket, so we'll check it out. Let's see. It's like, yeah, it just goes around the corner and stops. Alright, and actually looking up to the right though, there's something, little pocket up there. Not a whole lot. Alright, turning it back around to the right.
Oh, I gotta take a moment here. Oh, wait, sorry.
Oh, wait, no,
Sorry.
we didn't see that.
Okay, sorry.
That might have been, let's see. What do we call it? Honey pot. No, I don't see anything fresh, so. Alright, turn it around. Back towards Gly. What'd you find? Butler.
Butter top.
Butter top.
Butter top brand creamery butter.
Creamery butter.
Yes.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes if you can always, this light here,
Okay.
turn that down one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can, hold on.
Then you get a better, see how that
Yeah,
works.
yep.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
How do you turn it back up? I think it's up.
Yep,
Is it
nope,
up?
not yet. Next one. Next one. There, you got it. Okay. Yeah.
Looks like we might have, a winds? False floor?
Yeah, something was going down that
Something
way
Down that way.
at one time. You're going to have to do a little leap of faith here. There we go.
It looks like there might be something off to the left also.
Indeed.
Yeah, there's a little drift that goes up there. Possibly with some big old support timbers above the ceiling, so we'll check that out on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Back around to the right. I think I'll hand the camera over to Gly so I don't jump and then drop the camera into the pit.
No, that wouldn't be good, now would it? Let's get out here. I'm going to show you guys what we're... Oh, she already leaped before I could point the camera at her. I didn't say action. All right. Spin it around, spin it around. There you go. It's all yours.
Alright. So yeah, there's definitely some ground fall in here.
I hope it goes
Stay
further.
low. Piece of the clothing. Yeah, it looks like maybe somebody left their jacket in here. Or it might just be a piece of...
They were using that to for an air door. See this air door we're going through?
Yeah.
So then they would use that tarp to tuck in and fill in the cracks.
Okay.
Again, another clue. If they have to build an air door, that means that they're going to have air coming in from somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm loving these clues. This might tie into the 600 footer.
All right, we're gonna keep on going through the air door. See, from this side, I don't see any writing. The door's pretty well jammed shut. All right. The box down here it was, let's see, evaporated milk, and there's part of the top of a jug, kind of similar to what we saw back there. Keep on going. It feels like there might be maybe some airflow. It's very faint.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep.
Some track rail sticking out of this collapse, and it keeps going. If we can, there's a substantial collapse. Let's see if we can get up. Looks like, I'm thinking it's a no-go. I think it's all come down.
Is it?
I'm gonna hold the camera for a second.
Sure. You gonna poke up there?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
No, it's entirely pinched off.
Darn.
Yeah. There's
Darn
no
it.
way you can get up there.
Oh, this definitely would have linked up with those workings.
Yep.
Oh, too bad. All right, turning around. I had such high hopes. Look, we even had the pipe coming in here. See, that compressor pipe. This would have been a side drift to the 600. All right, well, we'll head back this way.
Is that one little...
Yeah, see how they're tucking in the...
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, we definitely had a connection at one time. Well, we're going to keep on looking. One way or another, we're going to find a connection to that darn shaft. This is probably going to be the incline that does it. All right, so I'm going to jump across the chasm here. Turn around real quick. All right, 3, 2, 1, action. Good job. Here you go, and I'm going to let you go up there.
All right, so here's this little side drift off to the left. Now off to the right that we missed, or we didn't miss, but check out on the way out. Some big old beefy timbers up there.
Oh yeah.
Like maybe a ore path or a small raise. And there's a little bat right there. That looks like it's a raise. Got some stalls up in there. All right. Keep going on. Scoop past the bat. This whole thing has big raise above us, more timbers. Keep on going. I think the raise probably continues all the way above our heads. It's just
it's looking like what it was a stope,
like
and then they were backfilling as they kept going up.
Looks like there's an EAE up here.
Alrighty.
Somebody's initials. All right. Make an ore pass. Possibly up here. Back to the right. I think it's probably just a stoped out chamber in here. Goes down to the right. See if it goes anywhere. Yeah, there's a slight, little
thing going down there, huh?
going down there. I think it might just go down there and stop.
Mm-hmm.
Might be, it looks like it's probably all false floor down there.
Yeah.
Carbide can that they used. I thought that would have been an error. Some sort of, I don't know. Let's see, and then looking back up that way, just more support timbers. I'm back around to the left, and I think that's it.
It probably went a little further, but it failed.
Yeah.
It failed, and that's why we're seeing that pile up there. But
heading back on out to the main drift.
Indeed, guys, this is what we've got going on here is a stope at a 70-degree dip. And I can look up here, and it's only about, say, 15 to 20 feet between here and the top of it. And as they were going up and high grading, then they're just dropping all of the waste rock and backfilling so that they have a platform to stand on, just like what showed you in the newspaper mine as they're working the stope higher and higher. So as we work our way back to the portal, or to the main haulage here, tell everybody what it's been like so far working with Mr. Coolness.
It's been pretty amazing. It doesn't even feel like work when you think about it.
It's quite the lifestyle, isn't it?
Yeah, there's just a list of sites that we want to check out, and you just kind of paper, rock, scissors, or close your eyes and point at the map and figure out where you want to go the following day. So it's pretty neat, turning a hobby into, well, it's not even a job if you like it. That's what they say.
If you love what you do, it is
You
not
don't work
a job.
a day in your life.
That's right.
It's
I'm
looking-
going to have you come over here and kind of stand right off that direction and point the camera towards me. There we go. That's what they say. If you can get paid for doing what you love, you're not really working. But one has to step into my shoes and live it for a month to truly see
See it and believe it.
how it all works. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that nobody knows about.
Does it go anywhere?
I'm gonna look. Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, maybe it did at one time, but
That's just all plugged.
they threw so much waste rock down here, they plugged it all in, or filled it in. Yeah. It was worth a peek, though. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite the lifestyle exploring these old mines and bringing it to you guys. I mean, I absolutely love it. And I know you guys too. I read your comments. I can tell just how much you love watching us go into these places and throw a camera on all of this fantastic history that no one has ever seen before. And we're going to keep doing it as long as you guys keep watching it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to head back out, go up the hill just a little ways. There's a smaller one right over here that I pointed out earlier. Let's go into that one. We'll see what that one's all about. Okay, here we are about maybe 25, 30 feet higher up on the hill. Bob's down there. The direction that he's facing is where we just came out of. And as I was saying, that would have beelined, straight shot right into towards the 600-foot shaft, which is right on the other side of that ore bin right up there. But darn it if it wasn't collapsed. Ah, okay, turning around. Here we have the last horizontal before we get to our incline shaft. Let's see what this one's all about. We got a squeezer.
Squeezer. Or
Squeezer.
A scooter.
All right, you go ahead. Watch out for those noisy sticks. Yeah, a bit of a squeezer, isn't it? When you get down there, I'll just hand the camera to you.
All right.
All right. Turn around. There you go. Now everybody can watch me go through this. Now everybody can watch me and laugh at the fat boy. It's your jeans. All right. It's my mother's genes are to blame. Those plump German genes. Yep. Ah. Okay. All right, go ahead, Laura. I'll follow you. You can film this one too.
Turning around.
Yeah.
And already got, let's see. Got lights on. Nope. Alright, got our lights on, and we've already got some pretty good ground fall. You can see the roots. And we got water droplets too.
Oh
It's
yeah.
very moist in here. So
Oh yeah, this is pretty.
there's a little bird over there. It looks like it might be a canyon wren. There he goes.
Oh, he's in here getting a drink of water.
Yeah. Alright. Scoot around this. Sorry, birdie. I know, you don't know which way to go. I'm gonna try and scoot down below you so you can go back out that
Yeah,
way.
he went outside.
All right. Scrambling down on over. All right, so looking that way. Still plenty of ground fall like that first adit that we went in. Pretty moist too in here. But it continues. So I'll just keep going. Don't see any track yet unless it's really buried under this ground fall. Let's see. Alright, keeps going. And finally stand up. Ground's gotten a little bit better. It goes up here and hooks around to the left. Hooking around to the left, and looks like that's it. It's a little prospect.
Okay.
Didn't go anywhere. Nope, that's the end of it.
All right, well, taking into consideration the size of the waste rock outside, that's about right.
All right, turning around. Back towards the entrance.
Okay, now everybody can look at my butt. Folks down in the comment section are always saying, yeah, you just want Laura to step out in front of you. I'm like, well, you know, I mean, how is she supposed to film size and scale unless...
When you have that person ahead of you.
And they're like, no, you've got ulterior motives. Well, there, so we're gonna switch roles. Now everybody gets to look at my butt.
And see what you think about that. You want Gly to stay in front, or you want me to go back out front?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. No sense in showing everybody everything we just got done looking at. So let me turn this light down for a second here. So let's just head back outside. We'll take old Bob up to the incline shaft, and yeah, we'll tell everybody what we're gonna do out there. So guys, we'll see you up there. All right, everybody, here we are. So this is the incline shaft I was telling you about. We just got done exploring all of those horizontal haulage adits down below. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that today. That was a lot of fun. So over the last 45 minutes, Laura and I have been getting everything ready to rope the incline shaft that you see right behind me. Now, don't forget, drop down into the description area. Click on the link to last year's video, watch that one, so you can see all the things that I found at this site, okay? And that'll get you everybody up to speed before you watch this episode that we're about to do this coming Saturday, okay? So this is going to be a lot of fun. Laura and I are going to do this incline shaft, what's called double trouble style, okay? Canadian Frank and Sharon, okay, were the original double trouble shaft goers. That's where the term comes from. And I thought this would be a lot of fun to double trouble too. That means that both people with two ropes are going to go down the shaft at exactly the same time. We've got two 300s right here. I don't think this shaft is deeper than 300 feet. I'd be really amazed if it was. And it's going to be a lot of fun. You ready for this?
Looking forward to it.
All right, guys, so hang in there. You're going to see all of this coming Saturday. And don't forget to bid on a rock, and don't forget to head on over to the website and buy a t-shirt or a ball cap to help support the channel. Guys, thank you so much for coming out today, exploring all of those adits, and we'll see you again this coming Saturday. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.